If you have a YouTube channel or you want to start one, but you're feeling overwhelmed or struggling with doing everything by yourself while managing other aspects of your personal life, then this channel is going to be for you. I want to help solo and independent content creators manage their YouTube channel more efficiently, improve their content creation workflows, avoid burnout, and increase their target audience's size without sacrificing too much of your personal life. I know what it's like to have the desire to want to share things, especially in the form of a video, but I also understand that there are only 24 hours in a day and we can't do everything that we want in our lives. I started making videos for YouTube February of 2011, and since then I've had to juggle things such as high school, college, a full-time job, relationships, and a whole bunch of other aspects of life. But I've also discovered and implemented different workflows to help me stay consistent during different parts of my life while also balancing all the other aspects of it. I'm definitely not an expert, but I've made a lot of progress and I've learned a lot, and I'm still learning today. One of the goals of this channel is to not only show you that managing a YouTube channel and balancing that with your personal life is possible. I'm going to show you actually how to do it, and I'm going to be basing that off of what I do currently for my channels, as well as what I've done in the past, kind of to help me get to this point, but also kind of giving you all the shortcuts so you don't have to work through all these things and failures that I've learned in the past. This is one of those things where it's not like a step-by-step guide, and every single person, you live a different life than I live. You're going to have to make different sacrifices, and your channel is going to be different than mine, but kind of the foundation and the framework to how you approach the content creation process is going to be kind of similar. So if you have a YouTube channel, you're going to start one, and you're going to do it all by yourself, from the idea generation to the editing, all the way to the uploading and marketing. There's a lot of things that are involved in this, and it's not impossible. It's absolutely possible. And with these videos, just again, I don't know everything, but I know what I know, and it's gotten me this far, and I consider myself to be relatively successful. And I'm very happy with the content that I put out and the audience that surrounds it. And to me, that is what success is in this space. And I want to share what I've learned, and I want other people who have the same passion and desire for the content creation to be able to achieve success as well. I've already jotted down a whole bunch of questions that people might have about this channel and maybe me, and I kind of wanted to address them in this introductory video. One of the questions might be is, what is the motivation for me for doing this? As we go through life, I think people struggle with certain things, and some people would hate to see other people go through that same maybe failure or process if you could kind of either prevent it or maybe guide someone in a better direction. I wouldn't say I failed, but I was unsuccessful at making YouTube videos for a very long time for a lot of different reasons. And even before I had a channel with like more than 1,000 subscribers, I remember having like a goal that if I ever did get a channel that had relative success to how I considered success to be defined in this space, I would share what I've learned with others, because I didn't want somebody as motivated as I was to fail so many times. In my past, if I wasn't as motivated as I was, I really enjoyed making videos, and I wanted people to watch some stuff that I just thought was cool. If I wasn't so determined, I would have given up many times, and I did give up a couple times, but something kept bringing me back. I don't think a lot of people would be that determined to continue going forward after failing like hundreds of videos. I want to share how to actually do this so people don't have to struggle and fail as many times to actually see some sort of results. So that is a huge motivation for me to kind of make these videos and channel. There's also a lot of people out there that have a lot of unique experiences and things to share, and people usually don't want to outsource, editing or whatever. It costs money, and a lot of people just don't have maybe the knowledge on how to do this in a very time efficient way, and it's something that I've picked up and learned because I had to just over the years. I want people to feel like that they can easily create pretty high quality content without putting in like a huge amount of time, because I think there are a lot of niches out there that could use a lot of different content. Like in the space that I'm in, we focus a lot about old Pokemon games. There's a lot of people, like, this is pretty specific to me, but there's a lot of people I would love to hear just, you know, their journey or adventure on certain games. And I know they want to share it too. And I think just having some videos out there that could help with this so people can, again, achieve their content creation goals without spending so much time. I just think it'd be kind of helpful and just make for a whole better YouTube experience. I also do want to show people that you can be time efficient with making content. And if you have certain processes, I'm not going to say it's easy, but it's not as difficult as I think people make it out to be. I'm expecting that a certain amount of people who already watch my content will also come to this channel. And I think it would be a good opportunity too for a certain percentage of that audience to see like different content be uploaded to help them solve a problem related to YouTube videos. Like just for me personally, I would love if I had the ability to watch some of my favorite creators explain how they do things, like make videos, how they plan content, how they actually get it done. I would love that. And I mean, I'm not trying to put myself on like a pedestal or anything and say like there's thousands of people who would love to see how I do things. But I know there's probably a small like group of people that would genuinely enjoy that and see value in seeing how I guess do videos. And if people can learn from that, then that's just even more extra value added. As I do these videos too, and maybe talk to other people, I will also get better and more efficient for my channel, my videos. There's always new things to learn. There's always new things to implement. The landscape is pretty much always changing, although a lot of the things stay the same. But there's always something that we can do to be like 0.1% more efficient or better, which gives me that little bit of extra time in my life to do other things as well. And the last thing is I do want to trade some of my time for money. I've learned so much, and I know that at least some of the things I learned can help a decent amount of people. If people want to expedite the process or ask me specific questions, I want to provide a service or a place for them to do so. If anybody does actually want me to help you or to like work with me one-on-one, I'll likely be leaving like a link into all the descriptions of every future video on this channel. But also I do want to note some things up front just about like me and working with me. I'm pretty direct and honest. Like if we're talking business, like we're going to get it done. Like I'm not going to sugarcoat things. I'm going to tell you things you're probably not going to want to hear. And I'm not going to, I guess, I don't know the better word to describe it, but I'm not going to like BS you. We don't have time to dance around topics, and I'm going to just give you some honest feedback, and I kind of expect the same. Point number 2, I don't know everything about YouTube, but I'm happy to share the things that I've learned over, X amount of years. What I've learned, I would say, is a lot, but it's not everything. There's just so many different niches and things about YouTube that it gets very complex, but I can help you with what I know. Just want to say up front that I'm not cheap. I don't plan on making this accessible to every single person. That is what the YouTube channel is for. The things outside of the YouTube channel going to be a little bit more expensive, but if you give me money in exchange, I will give you my undivided attention and help you as much as I can with what I know. With what I have planned in the upcoming future, my time isn't quite limited. If I'm making videos for this channel, I'm running my other channel as well, and even some smaller ones that I dabble with every now and then. I have my personal life. I have a full-time job. There's a lot of things to juggle. Spaces are limited. As of right now, I'm not sure how much I'll be able to do, but I do want to be available for people. One of the last points that I want to make if you work with me is I want you to succeed, but you have to put in the work. I am here for a part of your journey and to help you along the way to maybe a next step, but this is your journey, your adventure, your YouTube channel. I'll be there to help, but you have to put in the work. Being a solo or independent YouTuber is absolutely possible. It does require a sacrifice of some of your life and time, but those that have a desire to share things in the form of video content and like build an audience around something, like it's an incredibly wonderful space, and I'm very happy to be a part of it and now hopefully help people along their journey. If anybody wants to see specific videos in the future, I already have a whole bunch planned, but please leave a comment in the description if you want to see something specific. Also, be sure to check out the video description if you do want to work with me, and definitely stay tuned for some more videos because I'm going to be dropping a lot of information that I just think would be valuable to anybody who maybe feels uncertain or overwhelmed with this type of situation. I've lived it, I'm still learning from it, and I'm going to continue to operate in like this YouTube environment like this way. So I just want to share what I've learned. But I hope you see value in this channel and these videos, and I do wish you the best on your YouTube journey. Be sure to check out all the videos on the channel, and I hope I could help.